You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is much more likely to talk big than actually make it happen. He has plenty of bright ideas and can get excited about new opportunities, but sticking with the hard work and routine isn't natural for him. He may have talent, but without the drive and focus, real progress is unlikely.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to break down rather than bounce back. He feels things strongly and can get easily upset or frustrated when facing problems. Don't expect him to calmly sort out troubles or keep his cool under pressure.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He can be friendly and caring, but he often rubs people the wrong way. While he means well and tries to be cheerful, his words or actions can sometimes come off as blunt or even rude. People might find him unpredictable, warm one day, distant, or upset the next.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will mostly be happy for you and show genuine excitement. He likes to see people he cares about succeed, and he'll probably cheer you on in a big, enthusiastic way. He is not competitive with you, so your achievements won't make him feel small or threatened.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's unlikely to resent you or feel deeply insecure if you earn more than him. He usually doesn't measure his self worth by money or status. So your success won't bother him much. You can expect him to be supportive, not bitter or jealous.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not very careful with money and might spend without thinking things through. Planning and keeping track of expenses aren't his strong points, so you may find that he forgets about bills or makes impulsive purchases. Don't expect him to be strict about budgeting, it's just not his style.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is more likely to pretend to be richer than he really is. He enjoys excitement and wants to be part of the fun, even if it means stretching his budget or showing off a little. This could lead to trouble with debts or money worries down the line.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is definitely open handed and kind, both with his heart and his wallet. If someone needs help or a bit of cheering up, he's quick to offer what he has, sometimes without thinking about whether he can really afford it. You'll rarely find him being stingy or saying no to someone in need.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open about money and not secretive or controlling at all. If you ask him about his spending or finances, he'll usually tell you the truth, even if it's not the most responsible story. His honesty is genuine, but sometimes you'll need to help guide the conversation toward practical choices.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't see it as only your job. He cares about fairness and is usually willing to help out when he sees something needs to be done. If you need more help, just tell him. He's unlikely to argue about chores being women's work.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually pitch in with chores and diapers, not just sit back and supervise you. Even if he's not perfect or super organized, he wants to be part of the action and make things easier for everyone. You won't find him acting like the boss, he's more of a teammate.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does try to understand your side, especially when he's in a good mood. He has a caring nature and wants you to feel heard. So he'll listen and show empathy more often than picking a fight just to be right. Still, his heart is usually with you, not against you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can lose his cool and might say things that are sharp or hurtful. He struggles to keep his emotions in check, so you may see him raise his voice, snap back, or use harsh words in the heat of the moment. After he calms down, he may regret what he said.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he gets angry quickly and can have sudden outbursts. This is not something you should ignore or take lightly. Over time, sharp words, shouting, or silent treatment can build hurt and distance between you both.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He often struggles to say sorry and truly take responsibility when things go wrong. In the moment, he may blame you or make excuses instead of owning up to his mistakes. His emotions run high, and it's easier for him to point fingers or withdraw than to admit fault.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He wants to be kind and caring, but sometimes he might struggle to read clear boundaries or take no seriously enough, especially when caught up in his own feelings or excitement. Most of the time, he will respect you if you are direct and firm, but you may need to repeat yourself if he's not listening the first time. He doesn't mean harm, but he can miss cues or hope you'll change your mind.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally when you're not in the mood for intimacy. He feels things deeply and can easily misunderstand your no as rejection or think it means you're upset with him. He may not say much, but you'll notice the shift in his mood.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values closeness and respects the special things you share together. Even if he gets upset about something else, he's not the type to use your private moments to hurt or embarrass you later.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is not someone who is constantly seeking attention from other women, but he does enjoy excitement and can get carried away by new experiences or people. While he generally values emotional connection and loyalty, his enthusiasm sometimes draws him towards new friendships or situations without thinking about the consequences. If he feels bored or unhappy at home, he might be more tempted by outside attention, mostly out of restlessness rather than deep disloyalty.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not usually over possessive or overly suspicious. He likes to keep things light and cheerful, and he wants those around him to feel happy, not boxed in. If anything, he is more likely to get lost in his own world than to keep a tight watch on yours.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Know his protective nature. isn't a sign of a controlling personality. He cares deeply and wants you to be happy, but he's not someone who tries to decide what's best for you or limit your choices. Instead of acting bossy or strict, he prefers being supportive and friendly.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He is likely to see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything alone. He believes in sharing responsibilities and wants to be involved with the kids, even if he's not always the most organized or reliable. If you need more help, communicate openly. He'll appreciate being included rather than left out.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may have a hard time staying calm. He feels things deeply and can lose his temper quickly, sometimes reacting with sharp words or frustration. This could scare the kids or make them feel bad, even though he doesn't mean to hurt them.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have dreams and needs outside of the family, and he feels happy when you do well in your own life. He's likely to cheer you on and celebrate your successes, not hold you back.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will support your career now only to ask you to quit after having a child. He genuinely enjoys seeing you succeed and wants you to be happy in all areas of your life, not just at home. His caring nature means he's more likely to cheer you on and be proud of your achievements even after the family grows.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is likely to treat your parents with real warmth. His natural friendliness and caring side mean he enjoys making others feel welcome and at ease. If there are small slip ups in manners, it's out of forgetfulness, not lack of feeling. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may struggle to handle it calmly and could sometimes make things worse with his reactions. He finds it hard to keep his cool under pressure and might respond with frustration, snapping, or stepping back from the situation. While he wants to support you, his emotions can get the better of him, leading to outbursts or awkward silences that add to the tension.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He isn't the kind of man who will act modern with you, but turn around and expect you to be a traditional, supportive wife just to please his relatives. He prefers warmth and honesty over putting on a show. If relatives drop hints or push for tradition, he will be more likely to shrug it off or quietly support you rather than join in the pressure.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will lean towards supporting you rather than staying out of it or siding with his relatives. He cares deeply about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and valued in the relationship. While he might not always be bold or outspoken in front of others, his loyalty is with you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not likely to be a true mummy's boy. While he cares about his mother and respects her, his nature makes him value kindness and keeping the peace over blindly taking sides. During conflicts, he may not jump into arguments or make bold statements, but in his own gentle way, he will lean towards supporting you, especially if he feels you're being treated unfairly. If you need his voice in a family dispute, be clear about your needs. He wants to stand by you, even if quietly.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values keeping personal matters between the two of you and will try to protect your privacy even when he's upset. This means your relationship is built on respect and trust.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels like a mix of warmth, fun, and unpredictability. Most days you'll enjoy laughter, lively conversations, and genuine care. He can make even ordinary moments joyful.